Hello, I am back and I recently moved. Well, it's complicated. There was a lot of work being done in my family home, so we moved to a tiny place, so most of our stuff we owned was put in storage. And all the storage stuff came, and which means I found my old notebooks. These are the 4 notebooks, and this was a time when I changed a lot. This was the time when I started singing. I have my notebook where I wrote my first song, Talent and Terror, and I had some pretty damn good art in here. So this is going to be kind of like a notebook tour thing. We have 4 notebooks. Talent and Terror, I'm doing this in order of oldest to newest. Secrets Meant to Be Kept, Regrets and Pity, and Pastel Hell. And I'm obsessed with notebooks. It's a problem. I own at least 30, but these are the ones that are really significant, and you can see how I changed throughout them. These are the ones where I grow as a person, I grow as an artist, I grow as someone who loves music, I grow emotionally. I change a lot throughout these journals, notebooks, whatever. And Talent and Terror is the first one. This guy started, I was at a summer camp for 1 week of 2016. In the summer of 2016, I spent like a week on this. More than a week. But I started this at the beginning of the summer of 2016, and I ended a bit towards the end. But I have a lot of stuff I'm proud of, and some stuff I'm not proud of, including my first song I ever wrote. So Talent and Terror, you can see that's book 1. I don't know why I did this. This is Secrets Meant to Be Kept, book 2. I accidentally put an R. Book 2, again, really pretty. I love these. Regrets and Pity. This is a book where I went through a lot of emotional change, and I was really messed up at the time. And Pastel Hell, when I finally kind of came to an end and calmed down as a person. All of those post-its are bookmarking different songs I wrote, including the first song I ever wrote, ever. Okay, I'm not gonna sing it, but the lyrics were quite awful. Okay. Look at that, my friend. If you can read it, and you'll know that this was the first song I wrote, and it was awful, and there was no chorus. It made no sense, but I was proud of myself for writing it. Okay, and in this notebook, I have some schoolwork stuff. Not too big of a deal with that stuff. This was when I really started getting into art. I started developing a character named Poison. This was when I really got into a style. This was when I started developing my style, which I still have to this day. I have a style pretty similar to this. I accidentally got some stuff on it. And let's go through Poison. Starting now, Poison. Okay. Poison starts here. I drew the skull and whatnot. I don't think I had anything good. This was the first drawing of Poison. She was drowning in a bathtub when she was dying, of course. She had wings. I wasn't very good with wings. I was at camp, which we had no access to the internet, which meant I was misspelling poison the whole damn time. But you see, this was my style, developing just some. This was like when I was really getting into drawing. I spent all of these pictures right here were in like the span of a week. Like, I was really proud of that one. And there's a little person back there. So, yeah. And that was me brainstorming names: Blake, Ravenswood, or Poison, and I settled with Poison. There she flying over a graveyard. One of them One of the graves says life. I was messed up. The second song I ever wrote, Poison. Still trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing with it. Welcome home. I was going through some weird stuff at this time. Oh, Bob is a wild creature. That was my brother's stuffed animal. Blank page? Oh, no, that's not blank page. And then I had this thingy, which was the Poison song poem thing, which I somehow figured out how to do in here. As you can tell, the binding of these are pretty ruined because these are old and I've taken care of them. You see, I was getting really into my shitty art. I'm starting to have fun with freckles and creepy flowers and doing a lot of stuff in black and white. My friend had Copic, she let me borrow. Personally, this one is one of my favorites. I wasn't very good at art at the time, but this was when I first started falling in love with it. And I had this golden pen, and that was the key to hell. Just logs and knife, you're supposed to be able to draw just some weird little dumb basic thing. Then we actually get to hell, which I never ended up finishing, but this is Welcome to Hell. Me trying to draw her in a different style, and then trying to draw her in a different style again, and failing miserably. I had to shit at proportions. This was like, so who made it to heaven? Like, who got to live? That's when I was drawing a shitload of skulls. I tried to draw a girlfriend for her, but I never ended up finishing it. Like, dismal and happy and cartoonish, and kind of like, hey, what the hell is going on, matey? This one meant a lot to me. This one talks about the struggle of weight and being skinny and it being the only thing you like. Monsters. As you can tell, I had a lot of inner demons. Standing at the edge of a cliff. You didn't see that, right? Good. Some weird shit I was doing at the time. If you see it, if you see what's going on in here, I'm very sorry and you need help. Feathers, let me see. Oh, and I got really kind of good at art, like, as you can tell. That was a self-portrait. I had long hair at the time. Yeah. I was doing some weird shit in this journal. Yeah. This was the summer of 2016. There was this one which personally I have always kind of enjoyed. That's the song. And there's this one which I liked too. That one which was really weird. Okay. Fairies exist. There's just some stuff going on emotionally at the time. This one has always held a very special place in my heart. This was when I first started getting really into art. As you can tell, the binding is all like messed up. It's kind of falling apart, but I love it with all my heart. This book means a lot to me. Now on to the next one. Okay, now we have Secrets Meant to Be Kept. This one was, I went for a week later in the summer to the same camp. And the week before I got really into drawing. This week I got really into music. As you can tell, all the orange post-it notes are songs I wrote. I was still drawing a lot. I had some weird ass art. I may sing some of this stuff. There's a lot of things I started in this, songs I started in this that I finished. That meant a shrimp load to me. I cared a lot about this journal. I love this journal. This one was very much like a journal, and then you can tell, because I have another divider when I get into my music. There was like no post-it notes before, and then I get really into music, and then there's like a billion. music, writing, all sorts of shit. This was Poison, maybe writing down Poison again in a nicer handwriting. I started getting into watercolor at this time. This was a song I wrote that I was really proud of. Maybe my next video will be me just, you know what, yeah, my next video is just going to be me singing a bunch of different songs from this, the ones that I never finished. Yeah, I was doing some weird stuff at this time. I don't know, this again was the summer of, dead people. Not actually dead people, just creepy things. I was getting really creepy. This was when I started kind of developing my mind. The other one was art style. This was kind of like writing. I wrote a lot in here. Some weird shit going on. I don't know what it is. So yeah, Average Idiots. This was my first song with a, what's it called? A chorus. Because I had never written a chorus before. I was not good at that. This notebook also means a lot to me. Now on to the next one. Regrets and Pity. I got really depressed at a time, and I went to New York with friends and family where I got this notebook. I still have schoolwork from last year that I just shoved in here, and this notebook is a journal. Time of New York, just weird ass shit. I don't know what was going on, and then I got very depressed because I've only ever had nightmares in my life. No happy dreams, nothing to make me relax. And I started writing down some of this weird shit going on in my mind. I got very depressed. I was suicidal at the time of this notebook. As you can tell, my mom read this notebook, and this is what sent me into the mental hospital, because I wrote some of the stuff that was going through my mind, and I actually did. So yes, this one's very deeply personal for me, and so I'm not going to really show you too much. So thank you. Now to the next one. Pastel Hell. I have 2 songs in here which I thought were really good. They're actually good. I like them still. A lot of really weird artsy stuff. I don't know. I did a lot of schoolwork in here. I think this was the notebook where I got into watercolor. I started working around with more pens, like some weird satanic shit. I don't know what I was doing. But yeah, a lot of kind of watercolors, pastels. I didn't finish this notebook, actually. Thought I did. Yeah, I don't have too much to show for this notebook except for 2 songs I still like to this day. So this is Pastel Hell. I like the cover a lot. It means a lot to me. I did this in 2017. This was only one from 2017. These 3 children were from 2016. These were from the summer of 2016, and this was from right before 2016 ended. So thank you very much. I will see you later, and I hope you like my notebook. Thanks. A notebook tour. Yeah. Thank you.